Hello again, friends, it's me, Reef again, and, well, welcome to my second tech talk kind of video. Also going to be talking about gaming PCs and all those things. I am very excited by the amount of, well, positive interaction so far on my first video. Yes, I do know there was a few mess-ups, especially surrounding the RAM, but shockingly, the reality, I guess, of the entire thing is building a PC like that, even though it will look good, look cool, be brand new, shiny, everything, is quite expensive. I mean, a few years ago, 5 years ago, 15,000 Rand could get you quite a lot of PC. For example, for the same price, you can get an Asus gaming notebook with almost similar specs, slightly faster processor, but no SSD, brand new Asus notebook from fucking Incredible Connection. I mean, for about the similar price, and that's kind of shocking. I mean, usually the norm, before the entire cryptocurrency boom was a thing, you could essentially buy twice as powerful, twice as fast desktop for the same amount of money as a laptop. So there is that. If you want to go spend that kind of money, that's it's gonna be a tough choice, but each to its own. Now, obviously, I know a lot of people are struggling right now. Money in this economy is not easy to get, and I do want to kind of think of you guys to get you into PC gaming a bit cheaper. So there's a few options open. Second-hand market is an option. You can go to forums like Carbonite and buy from there, though just be careful of some of the prices in the GPU section, especially because some of those people are fucking crazy. No offense, but I saw a guy trying to sell a 1070 Ti for 13,000 Rand. I mean, that is 1080 Ti money right there. It's fucking insane. I'm not gonna show that on the screen because that would be mean and that will link to him, but there's always the other option of let's say Gumtree. So you go to Google, Gumtree, blah blah blah, type. Let's see, you want a fucking, let's say, gaming PC, all of South Africa. Now there is a computer tower, Intel i5, Intel motherboard, and video graphics card. That's not bad, 2,900 Rand. You can go for that. Probably not the best, but it should do. Let's see what it is. It's nothing great, but it's a good starting base. Most probably gonna be able to replace that graphics card. Power supply is quite shiny. But yeah, this is an option, I guess. Another thing I did see is this one, which weirdly is quite a good price for what it is. i5 with a GTX 1080. Now this card alone, second hand, is almost going for this amount of money. So in this case, this is worth it. Just be certain with these kind of things on Gumtree. There's lots of scammers on there, and there's currently no photos of the PC itself, just some internet things. But there's a telephone number, and this is this guy's first advert since he joined. So that's that to keep in mind. But let's say you don't want to go the second-hand route. You want to, you still want to save money, but you want to, be a bit more sure and have a bit of warranty. So that leaves another option for you guys, which is refurbished. Now, there's a place in Potchefstroom called Microsoft Computer Systems. They have an online store which we're currently on, and they do sell quite a fair bit of desktops and laptops, and everything is refurbished. So there's old office machines that get in, they refurb them, work on them, and then sell them again with a small warranty in, but for a lot cheaper, obviously. So there is a few options here, like an i5 Dell Tower Optiflex for 3,900 Rand. Obviously you'd need to add a graphics card to that, and most probably replace the power supply, because the power supply in it would be quite weak. But one of the things while browsing through here that I found that is quite very nice is this Lenovo ThinkStation S30. Yes, it is 6,600 Rand, but it has an Intel Xeon processor, which by itself, the specific ones used, I'll show you in the datasheet just now, compares actually with an i5 and an i7 processor, so it's really good. It has 8 gigs of DDR3 RAM. There's a 500 gig SATA hard drive. Yes, you can add an SSD or another hard drive as money permits. It does come with a graphics card, but it's not a gaming graphics card, even though it will work for gaming. But it does have one. A power supply is good enough to handle a 1060 at least and a 1070, or well, one of them. It has Windows 7 preloaded on it, has a DVD writer, and I think it's a pretty good deal. Even though it is a bit of a beast, it's really a big, heavy PC. I think this thing weighs like in the range of 15 to 17 kilograms. So there's that to keep in mind. But it is not the most best looking thing out there. But the stats are pretty good. There's a few problems obviously with this. It is a workstation PC originally. Yes, you can use it for gaming, no problem. If you want to add more RAM later, which is not that much necessary now because 8 gigs is enough, you will need to buy ECC RAM, which is a bit more expensive, but it is using DDR3, which has a bit better pricing than DDR4 RAM currently. But it supports Windows 8, Windows 7, Windows 10 as well. It has Intel Xeon, either the E5 1600 V2s or the 2600 V2 family of processors. Now the 1600 V2s are by themselves comparable to your i5 and i7 processors, like I said. It can come with any of these NVIDIA cards. I have no idea which one is in it. Your guess is as good as mine, obviously. You could phone them and find out. They're pretty easy to find, but they do ship all countrywide, and I do think it is a valid possible option to go for. And with this, you don't have to worry about your processor for a while, and you can just add more drives. It's a nice big case, will fit whatever graphics card you want in it, and yeah, so that gives you a nice base to start with. Obviously you'll just need to add a graphics card and something else, but you have that for an option. They also do refurbished screens, like a 22 for 1300, which is not bad. Different brands, Dell, HP, Lenovo, Samsung, LG, whatever. I personally go with a Dell screen because I just like them. That's just the thing I like. But next to Microsoft Computer Systems is a computer store called NB Enterprises and Porsche. Now they're actually part of the same owners, you could say. So you can buy from the one and say you want to add a few things from the other. They do give you that option to upgrade the PC. So they can build it for you, deliver it, no problem. The nice thing is I see that I have the Red Dragon Wave Impact 4-in-1 gaming combo, which I had in the previous video. For a bit cheaper, it's 500 Rand. They also do online sales, so no problem. And they have an Asus GTX 1050 Ti 4GB for 2,900 Rand. So, and a few other graphics cards obviously, which it's up to you how you spend your money. So you can get it around for, I'd say about, this entire thing will cost you about 5,000 to 4,000 Rand less than the PC in my previous video. Yes, it won't be as good looking, as shiny, as sexy as that case and all those things, but it will get you a good start in PC gaming, and I think for that reason alone it is well worth it. But this is just one of the options of refurbished places. I haven't checked out the other refurbished resellers yet. I don't know a lot of them. The only reason I know these guys is because they're fairly close by to me, in a radius of about 50-60 kilometers. I mean, it's not super close, but it's not super far. But yeah, there is that. There are options like these available. You can try and buy something from EveTech, spec a build. Just keep in mind that you need to add Windows, screen, and all those things, so that does bring up the price a bit. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of these series of videos so far, and if there's anything you would like me to cover, advice you want on tech or anything, feel free to ask me. I'm always open to answer anything, any questions, except really lewd ones. But yeah, cheers guys.